Hey everybody, guess what? We are back. This is Africa is Next podcast. I'm not alone as usual. I have the Fire Lord himself with some really interesting jutsu-like poses. And then I have Buckmeister with Medabot-like poses. As you can see, we're all hooded up. This we didn't tell each other about any of this. It's not, we didn't get any memo, but we decided
we're
to
in
do
the
it.
hood, Chief. We're in the
We're in
hood.
the
You know
hood,
what I'm
yeah.
saying?
This is the hood version. If we were Power Rangers, I would be the Yellow Ranger. I guess Zuko would be the red, and Buckmeister would be the
White
sixth Ranger.
power.
Definitely the sixth Ranger, because six Rangers come with in different colors. If I was a Medabot, I'd guess I would be Medabi or
Oh,
Semilidon.
I'm big time Rockshow.
Oh yeah,
Yes, you are.
you would be. I guess you would be War Bandit.
Wasn't there a red one, a samurai one, the principal?
Oh, the samurai one, the old one, yes.
The
But
principal's one.
trust me, War Bandit is way cooler. But we're not there yet. Well, we'll get there one day.
Okay.
Those guys from Kenya, Papa. Hey, they showed the Japanese team flag. Niggas from Kenya, Chief.
What's happening there?
It just shows you as soon as you can level the playing field, I will show people flames.
Yeah. I know it's basically like these guys from Kenya who were like in the finals or Metabot like world finals, but we'll get there. It's like
Okay.
near
No,
the
I'm
end.
just saying when I've seen Kenyan kids who were like doing Olympic who were doing Olympic backflips on grass barefoot. No padding, nothing.
Yeah, but I think Kenya does have a
most-
history of like a lot of wins, no? Especially Olympic wins.
Who's this?
No, for
Kenya.
running, yeah. They
Kenya,
be
yeah, for
kicking people's
running.
ass and running.
Mm.
Yeah, I think they got the second most golds for these Olympics.
Oh, who got the first? Who's the first?
I'm trying to remember. It wasn't who got the most golds for the African continent. I can't remember, but I know we only got one gold. And then I think Kenya got like 4. It's not Ethiopia. Oh man, for the life of me, I can't remember.
Uncle Google will Google it. Or
Yeah.
viewers out there, Google it. But all I know is that Kenyans be whooping people's ass and running barefoot. Other people be coming there with the latest Nike and sneaks. This one, Kapatu fella, and he's out there.
And that's the thing. You can't sell the niggas foot. You know what I mean? If Kenyans made their own sneakers,
Feet by Nike.
Okay, so we're gonna be continuing with our MetaBots discussion. Thank you so much for everybody who's been checking out our videos. So yeah, basically we're gonna be doing episodes 12 to episode 16 of MetaBots.
Medabi, I choose you.
Yeah, we hope you guys have already watched it.
We
gave a bit of a background in the previous episode. We discussed the characters and that it comes from the game called
unfortunately,
Meta.
Mr. Kala couldn't make it to this one, so we'll have to catch him next time.
Yeah, unfortunately. But anyway, should we get into it, gents?
Let's do
Or
it.
is there something you guys want to say before we go?
It was Kenya with 4 gold
Mhm.
and with a total of 11. Algeria with 2 gold with a total of 3. Then South Africa with 1 gold with a total of 6. Ethiopia 1 gold with a total of 4. Egypt 1 gold with So basically, gold counts the most. So it's not your total medals that you've won; it's the gold. So the more gold you have, the higher your position.
So you said it's
we're
Kenya?
second.
What's the second one?
No, we third.
We third.
Yeah, because Kenya.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, I'm just talking about now amongst the African countries.
So it's Kenya and what's the second one?
It's Algeria with 2 gold.
Oh, okay.
I know the 1 gold was from that Algerian gymnast who got denied by the French. So she said, F you. And then she decided to represent Algeria because her father was Algerian.
Oh, but she stayed. She was staying in
So
France.
France could have taken home a gold, and she was like, "I."
Yeah. So basically, it was just one of those little political things like, no, I live in Joburg, but I must now move to Pretoria to come train. And if I don't move to Pretoria, then I won't be allowed to represent my country. And
Oh,
then she
right,
was like, but that's stupid. I live in Joburg. My support system is there. Why would I move?
right.
Yeah.
Oh well, that loss, I guess.
Mm.
I know Olympics been taking L's like this year. Like it's been very, very controversial.
Yeah, from the opening, right?
From the opening that you could say maybe some of the things were misconstrued. Some,
Yeah.
not all, but you could
Yeah.
say some were misconstrued.
Yeah.
Because people were even mad at the who's that French lady, the French queen, because they did something about the French queen and people were mad at it and they're like, but that's what happened. She was beheaded, and that's the thing. So, what's her name now?
Yeah. I don't know my European royalty like that shit.
Yeah. Same here.
Well, she's the one that's always in movies, like like you
I,
don't know her, but you know of her type of thing.
probably.
She
If
is
it's
in
not
movies.
if it's not the if it's
Like
not
she's
the,
always mentioned in movies.
if it's not like if it's not like Henry VIII's wives, now I'm blank.
Yeah. So,
But so she was so that one was like
I know the cake lady. What's the cake lady's name?
Marie Antoinette.
Yeah, is that her?
Yes. You see,
Oh.
like
Oh,
I know, but so her whole story was also but basically in general, these Olympics there's been a lot of L's. I remember on the last day when Team USA won the basketball one, there was a thing where Steph Curry's wife, they hit the child with a gun, with the butt of the gun.
Mm.
So as far as I've collected from the story, they were trying to cross, but then they were stopped because the president's uh what's it called thing there? The car thing, his car.
yeah. Hey, score.
It's
Yes,
something
yes.
arcade. It's something arcade. I can't remember but anyway,
Motorcade.
motorcade. Thank you. So his motorcade was coming. So when the president's motorcade, obviously they stop people so that no shiggy happens. But the way they did it, they were very violent and thinking with it. I mean, they even hit a child. Like, what the F?
Right.
Mm. And all you
I,
literally had to just explain it, like, no, the president is coming. Please stay here.
And then there was the boxing one with that Palestinian lady who beat the brakes off that Italian woman.
No, Algerian.
Was
And
it
funny
Algerian?
enough, that
Was
woman
she
has
Algerian? Because she talked about Palestine and she had a Palestinian flag.
no, she's Algerian, but that's probably why she talked about Palestine.
Hmm.
But she's Algerian.
Oh, okay.
That's where the second
I
goal
saw
comes
some
from.
of the colors, so I was confused. But anyway, yeah, beat
That's
the
where the
brakes.
second goal comes from. So it was the gymnast lady and then the
Yeah,
box lady.
beat the brakes off that Italian lady to the point where she's like, "This is a man in disguise, Kante."
Kante, it's a whole woman. You are just weak.
Yeah, no, she cried. She cried, right?
She cried.
Wouldn't and also like the thing is, when you get
you know
into
those
the
rice
ring,
tears.
and I'm saying the thing is when you get into the ring and you're a fighter, Livaka ring you're outmatched. But that's not the way you end the match, bro. You fight your heart out. Like even if you know you're outmatched, like you get into that ring and you do the best you can. She
I
took
should
two
rather
punch.
it, yeah.
She took two punches and just decided I've had enough now.
So
And
it
it's
should
just like
rather it
even
should
if
rather be a knockout, or maybe like you just cannot stand up anymore, or the ref is just calling it. The ref is
yeah,
like,
let
no.
the ref call it. When if you quit halfway, you don't like you could have won. You don't even know. Something could have happened.
And
But
also because
I was like, this is how you know people are not watching enough anime. You need to get more anime in your life. The anime will tell you you don't quit until.
She saw that episode there, Goku against Cell, and she was like, oh, okay, I can do this.
No, but Goku had a backup plan. This woman just quit. And like the thing that's hilarious
and
is
then
like,
she cried.
yeah, and then people like they're trying to say like we don't need men in women's sports. Found out it's a whole woman now. She's suing everybody, and it's just like yeah, J.K. Rowling even stepped in it. Everybody's getting sued now.
Yeah,
Even
They're like,
J.K. Rowling is getting sued.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
Shakira, she commented and made things, and now apparently now it's like, yeah, this woman must go own Harry Potter on top of it, and it's
But
like you
now,
must learn to
Musk
choose.
now
and
South,
Musk
South African
also was saying nonsense.
also South African celebrities were commenting about things they didn't know about and they had to apologize.
That's why
Hey,
you always
dog.
keep quiet. When you see something you don't, you keep quiet.
Talk
Right.
about what you know. Now I know T'Challa. If you look at my Twitter, that's the thing I talk about. I don't talk about anything else because now I don't know.
Hey, dog.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Because the first red flag was this woman didn't have a South African flag. And then people were questioning that. And then people were like, no. People thought we were just hating on her because of the name, because she has a very Nigerian name with no, like, it's not like uh, Okofo, Zuko,
Kimang,
Chidim.
Chidima.
that's that story. Oof.
Yeah. So that was the first, obviously, it was the name first. That was like, eh? And then we were like, but anyway, our ladies love the African brothers, so that's no stress. And then because of our Ratadilo, because South Africans were Ratadilo, they went to look at her profiles and then they see she's only got Mozambique and Nigerian flags. And they're like, it's like, what's going on here? And then obviously
No,
the
I mean,
curious
look.
people and the xenophobes got a hold of it, and then
Yeah,
the
I
whole
think
thing.
my thing is my thing was is that it's just that people were treating her like a criminal mastermind, and that's what I was like, okay, let's relax. Like it's not like
Yeah.
she's running a syndicate. Like people were like, oh, she's trafficking people into the country. I was like, whoa,
Oh, what?
hold on, hold on, hold on.
No.
Okay, at worst, she's an immigrant, sharp, but it's not. She's not the kingpin.
Yeah.
Okay, and fine, and the goof is on, in my opinion, the goof is on the pageant. It's on Miss South Africa. Like
Yeah.
they should have done a thorough investigation. She shouldn't have gotten that far if she was not
No,
a
but
South African.
remember, the investigation, she did have an ID, she did have it, so everything checked out on a surface level. However, it's only now when they went real deep, like, because let's
I
let's
wonder
say
why it took them so long to do that then. I
no,
feel
no,
like
no. What happened is, so when the whole thing now was really becoming a controversy,
hmm?
so then Home Affairs went to the mom and like, do you give us permission to like check your ish? And the mom said yes. And then when they checked the ish, they realized, no, man, 1+1 is not adding up to 2 here.
Mm.
So that's when now they discovered, Hore, no, this ID was actually stolen. This ID was supposed to belong to someone else, and then Chidima got it, and that's when now the whole storm broke.
Yeah.
So if the mom had just said no, they wouldn't have found out, because it wasn't a surface level goof,
Yeah.
Mm,
Yeah, it wasn't just I took Buckmeister's ID and I took out his photo and I put mine in, but Buckmeister's still in the system with his face. It was her face, it was her ID, everything. It was just now when the investigation went deeper, that's when they realized, because when they went deeper, then they found the original birth certificate of that ID number. That's when
hey,
Shiga.
son. It looks like Chidima didn't know from
No, she
from
Yeah,
didn't.
no,
No.
I don't think
I
she
don't
would
think
have
she knew.
entered if she knew that she was gonna get vetted and all of that.
Yeah, I don't think.
Yeah, my thing is though, is man, it's just as a whole, I just think the way people were talking to each other, it's just like, dog, this is Miss South Africa. Like,
Hmm.
okay, fine, get Chidima out, but you guys are really arguing like whoever wins this is going to make sweeping changes to the country. Like
Dude,
our economy is going to magically transform
Nah.
overnight. And then
And
I'm just
then
like, and then on top of that, now it was this Afrikaans lady who win, which look, big ups to her. But I'm just like, I'm saying also, and my other question was, were there other black deaf girls in the competition that we don't know about? Because if we're playing this game, I feel like, because I've worked with deaf people before, I feel
mm,
like they'd also be up in there. So if that's
Mhm.
the case, and if that's what we're looking for, but at the end of the day, I just wanted to ask people, what do you guys want? Is it to chase foreigners or is it to change our economy? Like what's the goal here?
Yeah.
mm,
Because I don't care about Miss South Africa. Nah, I care about, like, there's another story that
Hey,
happened
don't
just
you
now.
say that about Zosibini.
I'm saying there's a story that broke just now, and this South African woman, apparently it's a South African woman. I don't know all the details, but like she's living in, I think, she's living abroad or whatever. I forget the country. But apparently she got like assaulted by the landlord of the area or whatever, and her children got assaulted as well. I'm still getting details on the story, but nobody is talking about it. And apparently she's South African. And I'm just like, all this energy we had for Chidima, here's a black South African woman who's going through struggle. We're not doing anything. So what do we
I'm gonna
want?
say one thing about that. We have more energy for hate than for actual change. If just going by Twitter, if that energy on Twitter transferred into real life, like a lot of things would have changed. A lot of things would have already changed. But we like to talk the talk, but when it's just time to, and I'm not even talking like going out and marching and anything, just basic things to do, you know, signing the petition,
Yeah.
getting informed about stuff. People will comment on something they don't know about. Literally, I will say like, damn, T'Challa is dope. And then someone will come there, it's whack, it's woke. Like, and then you like, what makes you say that? And then you just say, well, like, have you watched it? They'll be like, no. Like, how do you know it's woke if you haven't watched it?
Or
like
their
there's- like
comments
there-
are usually just aligned to the movie that they start. One
No, but
Black
I'm saying
Panther
like
movie.
just,
they
No,
start.
just
they
to even
just,
step
it's
just
just
to
their
even step back
opinion.
into reality. Like there's this situation in eThekwini where in Durban where there's this community where like people are getting assassinated, they can't get services, whatever. They had to go to outside sources. And I'm like, all that energy for Chidima, we don't people are
That's
getting
something,
assassinated, nobody's doing nothing.
that's
You know,
something we could be more
yeah,
focused.
like I'm saying, it's fine to say that yes, as Miss South Africa should be represented by a South African, but as Rona, what do we want? We want Miss South Africa, or we want things to change.
But if you
I'm
think about
concerned
it,
with things changing.
across the board,
Just on baddies, le hot wings.
but I think across the board we're just like that. We're so, I guess you could say we just like talking about so many things at the same time
Hey, man,
that we
don't get
distract
anywhere.
ourselves from the actual big things
Don't
that we
get
need to
anywhere.
focus.
I mean, even in Nigeria, somebody was talking about no, like here, this is a Yoruba area. If you're not Yoruba, you can't compete here. And I'm like, Buffett, like we didn't draw the borders at all. None of us made this stuff. Why are you fighting so hard for something you didn't make?
But you know what? I think also it just goes to show how privileged we are. Because the fact that most of us are just using Wi-Fi to just like become Twitter warriors all day while people are getting assassinated just shows you how privileged and entitled we
No,
are.
but I'm just saying, it's like, what do we want? What is the goal? That's
Yeah.
all I want to know.
Well, I get you. I
But
agree.
anyway, back to
Anyway,
Like I told you,
Kai.
the goal is baddies, amapiano, and hot wings, and an iPhone to take pictures of all these things. Sabawell. And of course, a trip to Dubai.
Now
Sabawell.
imagine we had MEDABOTS. Oh God.
Hey.
it will be an all-out war, Chief, and we don't need rare medals for that. But anyway.
And now back to our regular schedule programming.
God, you know, we're talking about the most serious stuff with MEDABOTS in the background.
Anyway, so episode 12 is about ban all Medabots.
This episode was hilarious.
That was hilarious, man. That one I
Yeah.
remember some of it. That was
With the grannies and the principal.
Like, first off, the Robo gang, guys, what is your job?
I know.
They
I think that's
robbed
why. I think
robots.
that's why the baby was like, you know what? Screw this, guys. You guys are not serious.
They
But
robbed
also, I just want to
robots,
say something
bruh.
before we get into it. Like, if you guys remember, the first episode of Medabots shows them raw battling at the school,
Hey,
right?
dog.
Then episode 4 or 3, now we hear that no Medabots are not allowed at the school. So they didn't explain.
No,
Oh,
I mean,
remember,
what happened
even-
is that
even
you
in the
can
first
you can
episode,
row
yes.
battle. I'm saying you can row battle after school hours.
Was that after school? In the
Yeah,
first
so
episode?
that was
It was
after school.
and it was off school property, but you can't. Even then, they were still. Remember what's that muscle teacher again? The gym teacher.
The coach, yeah.
Yeah.
He was stopping them when they tried to even. I think it was the second episode when they almost had a thing, and then they almost had a battle, and then he stopped them. So
Okay.
on
Because
school,
I thought there was on school grounds when we first meet
mm-mm.
Iki and
No. It was after school. The thing is on school time you're not allowed to have a Medabot. That's why we don't
that's
see
understandable though.
that's why we don't see Medabots like roaming the halls or whatever, because everybody there has a Medabot, but they can't bring it to school.
But that's
Yeah.
understandable. You know, kids will be easily distracted, but they will never
No,
study.
that's why Iki is so annoyed with Metabi over here, because Metabi be coming on school hours. He's like, Chief, I'm not like he's you know what he is, man. He's a Metabot elitist. He's like, Chief, you think these rules apply to me? No.
Metabots like gets bored so easily, bro. Like he gets bored so easily. Like he even watches soapies, but we'll get there.
But I
So
gotta also the thing is he's not actually supposed to be active. Basically, he's supposed to be in the watch
yeah,
so that he can be called. So that you leave him. I get basically what you're supposed to do is you go to school, you put on your meta watch, you leave your robot in your room,
yeah.
you go wherever you are, and then when you wherever you at, then someone challenges you, you call and it try. So already this place has mad technology because this is basically teleportation.
It is,
Hey,
yeah.
dog.
It's a
Yo,
teleportation device, bro.
Yeah, it's basically a teleportation. So already
in a watch, dog. And
in
they're
a
selling it at the grocery store next to bread.
Amana. And I think it's even cheaper than bread, this thing.
because I mean,
Bread.
if you remember, Iki bought Medabi like cheap in Tang.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ka piggy bank, ka tšhelete piggy bank and Tang. And
Imagine.
even in a short, because he was
Yeah.
it on stuff. So it wasn't even the full allowance, dog. It was still, and he's in primary school, so it's not even.
Munna. Imagine getting an allowance in primary school.
Yeah,
Yo.
dog. Privilege. Shout out to Iki's dad, because I think the mom is a housewife.
Yo. No, my parents told me I allow you to sleep here.
That's it.
That's all you get. Chief.
But
I don't
I
know
like how that shows how ignorant Iki is. Like he's asking his mom for the money. Like, yo, your mom is broke, dog. You need to ask your dad. But I get it. I mean, even in Bakuman, you remember in Bakuman,
that is pushing the chickens there. Yo,
I think you
that
remember
chick.
even in Bakuman, Moritaka had to ask his mom to ask his dad for allowance to the uncle's studio or something like that. That like the dad had to approve through the mom or something, which is crazy.
Right.
But anyway,
Yes.
yeah. So yeah, the principal basically had to make a tough call because it was between the kids and the PTO.
No, we gotta go from how this thing started quick. So basically, Robo Gang is just running around the city. They're not even doing anything. There's no goal to be achieved. They're just driving around the city. Then they ruin this granny's desk, and then she's like, "Metabots."
Right.
You Medabots.
Yeah, and those women are so old, dog. Like all of them just look
Hey,
the
dog.
same.
Hey,
Like,
dog.
no,
No,
is
but
this
they
the
active.
classes?
But the thing is, they active for some old ladies, bro. I
Ah,
don't know, like
okay.
they went to the school of Might Guy. They trained in
Bruh.
taijutsu. Dog, they were just boxing up these Metabots, bro.
Hey, they're always willing to throw hands, dog.
Barehanded grannies are just handling these Metabots.
It's crazy.
It was proper gangster, man.
Yeah. But also,
Okay,
like,
so-
why is the okay, but I guess it was still after hours though, after school. Because I was wondering why does the principal have his Metabot there? But it was after school, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, like, who's financing the Rubber Robo Gang? These guys have money. Like, I don't know why you
Bruh.
guys steal.
And
These
they don't
guys
steal
have-
anything, so you can't say the thievery or the thing is supporting their stuff.
Because like every episode they'll have like a gang of Metabots, and I'm like,
Bruh.
dog, this has to come out of the budget. Like,
And also you need to understand that the 4 members of the Rubber Robo, is it 4 or 5? 5. no?
yeah, no, wait,
4.
they're here. They're here. It's the lady, it's boss man, it's the baby. Yeah, it's 4.
These guys are actually leaders of groups. Like each of them are a leader of a group. It's just that like what's his name again?
Ethan, I'm forgetting now. I just know him as leader.
Yeah, the leader is just
Mm.
he's the leader of the leaders, if that makes sense.
Yeah, he's the
Yeah.
CEO. They are the CFOs or the COOs or whatever.
Yeah, it's like Woody in Andy's room, and then there's bars and there's like, cowgirl and whatever. But anyway, yeah, any takeaways from this app, guys?
I love the battle at the end. Well, first off, I love that the kids managed to stage a strike over their metabots.
Hey, bro.
I'm just like,
See, people who are serious who know what they want.
yeah, but I'm just saying, Munna, I'm just saying that would never fly in an African school. Never. Because all they do is call our parents, and our parents would come sort us out immediately.
You know what I like
Good success
about
follow when busy more strike.
what I like about
Am I
Erika
paying
is
school
that
fees for you to strike? Am I paying school fees for you to strike?
what I like about Erika is that she might not be like a dope meta fighter or whatever, but her character is written very well in here. Like she doesn't feel useless, dog. Like she's active in a lot of
No.
things.
No, the thing is that they know how to like. I think that's the thing that people need to understand about when you're writing just side characters in general. Ne? As long as they have a thing, it's
Yeah.
fine. Like they don't have to be
Yeah.
like the main character. They don't have to have a thing like the main character. Like for example, if you're writing a fighting manga, right, and you have a chick who's the healer, as long as you show her constantly healing people and you show like the reason why she's healing people and you go into her backstory about it, her being a healer is not a problem. The problem is that when you forget about her and then you bring her in randomly, looking at you, Sakura, and then all of a sudden now we're supposed to care about.
I mean, there's
Now-
a reason. There is a reason we never felt like Bulma was useless, because she was
Bulma
always
was
active
slow.
in every arc. She was
Bulma was
active, whether
never
it's analyzing the scouter, whether it was giving them new Saiyan gear or deactivating the.
she didn't get a lot of screen time, but she was always doing something. It's not like in Jay she was just doing nothing and just being on the screen.
Exactly.
Like that's the reason why, like, I mean, even with Chi, ne, like she was still being a mother. Like as much as she was getting on her nerves, she was doing something being a mom. You remember Chi or whatever. We get to uselessness, as we call her, and whatever. There's times where she's not doing anything at all. There's times in the forest where, like, for example, that whole situation with Gara, all she did was hold a kunai to Daman and get bodied. She didn't do anything.
She didn't release a jutsu. She didn't throw the kunai. She didn't release a bomb. Nothing. She just stood there.
And got captured.
Which situation with Gara? What are you guys talking about?
No, I'm talking about in the forest where Sasuke was chasing thingy Gara down after their fight. Chunin exams.
Oh, Chunin exam, not Kennen.
And I'm saying also we get to Sakura versus Ino. None of them did anything really. They like that fight was boring. So I'm saying they weren't having her do stuff. Now I'm supposed to care about this character.
Actually, that fight, like when I think of like when you mentioned it now again, something I probably should have added. They didn't do any taijutsu. They didn't do nothing.
It was a schoolgirl fight, dog. It was like it's like most they should have been snatching each other. They should have been snatching each other's wig or scratching each other in the eye or something. Like I forgot that they were ninjas. This looks like a fight in high school.
It was basically like if Professor X and Martian Manhunter had a telepathic fight, and that's it. Like I feel like
but
10,
I'm saying even before we get there, just the hand-to-hand stuff. It's like these chicks have never trained in taijutsu ever. Like we get to see Hinata. Hinata is doing things. We get to see Tamari. Tamari is wind jutsuing. Here's Ino and Sakura.
Even 10-10, she was throwing kunai, she was throwing swords, she was doing, like you could see this is what she trained in, and this is what, like if you didn't know them, you wouldn't know what they trained in. You wouldn't know what their speciality was.
Right.
Yeah, so I'm saying getting back to Arika, like the fact that her whole thing is being a reporter, she doesn't have to be a meta battle, like a raw battler or whatever. And the thing is, it allows her to be involved deeply in the plot, in all the plots, but she doesn't have to be battling people to be relevant or whatever.
Yeah, exactly, because her story is capturing the story. So the reason she's everywhere is because of that. So it's like she has a built-in excuse to be anywhere. Like if you find her on the moon, And like, what's she doing here? She's like, no, I heard about the moon is the rock. And you're like, oh, okay, yeah, that's what she does. She reports on stuff. So no matter how ridiculous the scenario is or where she is, the reason makes sense in your mind.
Yeah.
Oh, she's a
I mean,
reporter.
it makes as much sense as this world allows, because it's still like you're still a little girl. Like you can't be just roaming the streets at night.
Yep. Yeah,
But
because some
anyway.
of the things they do in the show, you're like, but how are these kids allowed to do these things at
No,
this
I'm
time?
saying, dog, it's the same universe as Kids Next Door. What number one are on the other side of the planet, just doing
for
whatever
real.
they want.
For real, though.
One thing about anime kids is they will be 10 years old trying to save the world. Like, where are your parents? Why are you saving the world?
Like,
where are your
wait, don't you
parents?
guys have cops?
Like,
No, Muna, at that time, and they're fighting somebody who's had thousands of years of experience. He's like the grand master of evil. And it's just like the 10-year-old has to be the brat to deal with him.
bruh,
More than anybody
They're fighting
else.
father.
dude hasn't even had a wet dream.
Muna,
Like, doesn't even know what a boner
fire.
is, and he has to save the world. Like, what the hell, guys?
This dude is smoking a pipe and he's hot as hell and he's fighting like kids, 5
Hey,
kids.
Muna.
Yeah.
Like,
Muna.
yo, where are the cops?
I mean, let's look at what we were doing. Naruto was living alone. Why is a 6-year-old, 8-year-old, 10-year-old living alone? Like, why is he not in an orphanage?
And
At worst,
there's
why is he not in an
there's
orphanage?
there's no welfare and a system for him. Like he has to do missions.
No, I think the thing is
get
Naruto,
paid.
the thing is Naruto had an orphanage already. He was getting bullied, and other orphans were picking on that nigga. So now, if they tick him off, Nine Tails, everybody's dead.
That's fine, ne? But this nigga has to do missions for him to eat. Like there's no welfare system, Coco, no nothing.
Khana sasa card, man. Khana sasa card. Like,
Dog.
dog.
What if you're disabled and you can't do jutsu? Well, what happens to you? You're screwed.
Muna, you open a flower shop or something, and you sell with your feet or something.
you open a ramen shop, right? Yeah, push and tanga, push.
Anyway, yeah.
And
so,
what makes it worse with Naruto is his parents had money, so he should have gotten at least grant.
like we said, dog. If who's this old man that Tebello hates so much?
Danzo.
Yeah, if Danzo, I mean, we believe it's a conspiracy theory. We think Danzo took all the Uchiha money. If he took the Uchiha money, he took the
Uzumaki money also.
He
was like,
that bastard.
Then the Makaze money gone, dog.
God, dog.
That retirement package,
this will be for future Hokage.
He was a Stan Lee in Black Panther. After he wins at the gambling place, he's like, and then Danzo just comes through. He's like, I'll hold on to these for safekeeping.
No, he like, dog. Danzo should have opened a political party. He would have killed.
He did kill.
Actually, yeah.
So okay. That's the episode 12, right? So episode 13. Meet your meta maker.
Oh yeah, this is where we run back into Karen.
This is where you get introduced to the professor, right?
Yeah, the professor.
What's his name now?
I think it's Dr. Aki or something.
I think they call him the Medabot professor. That's what I know. That's what I know him as.
Yeah, in the English dub they call him Dr. Aki.
Oh.
Karen's uncle. I thought it was his grandfather. I must have forgotten my Medabot knowledge. Yeah.
But I'm saying Karen's family, what's Alankamo? Because I don't know if there's another episode, and I guess we'll talk about it, but where apparently Karen is Batman. I'm like, what's going on with your family? Like, this doesn't make sense.
It's called money back. It's called money. With money, anything is possible.
Anything is possible, Chief.
Yeah.
With Nike, life is Adidas. Anything is impossible.
Wait, what?
With money, everything is Adidas.
Oh, I thought you said with Nike. I was like,
no, I almost say I started with Nike, and I remember Nike is just do it.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah.
Well, actually,
basically,
it works with both. With money.
Is this where?
Simple as nothing. Just Nike it. Just do it.
Yeah. So I'm saying, is this where what's his face? The professor fights he takes Cyan Dog.
Yeah.
And he bodies Metabi.
But also that before we get there, like the way he met Iki and Metabi, like at the park, that was some creepy stuff though.
There's a lot of creepy stuff in this show.
Like some things you just need to like. Hey, I get to otherwise, if you look at it too hard, you will be like,
Because
So
how do
that's
you
why
use
they
it
ran
again?
away. That's why they ran away from him. They're like, you know what, now, fam, we're not gonna stick by what
Here's
is
the
this?
thing. That's what I respect this show for. I think like sometimes they'll have like people just like they'll at least have the kids react like normally. Like
Yeah,
it won't just be like, ha ha, this is a regular situation. Kids will be like, dog, this is weird. Like, yeah, like you are
yeah.
like this
I
is
think that's what I like about the show. Like they make kids be kids. Not in other shows where it's like a 10-year-old man is behaving like a 25-year-old. You're like, dog.
with the life experience of a 60-year-old. He's like, oh, he moved his hand this way, that means he's safe, because if he moved it this way, this is how criminals move their hands. And he like,
no,
wait,
Muna, they'll be 12 years old talking about yo, I
hey, primary young. Hey,
yo,
hey,
yo, yo.
Yeah.
primary
Especially the sports manga, dog. You're like, you're 9. How do you have so much
No,
experience?
Muna, like if you go watch there's this like what's it called now? Blue Lock. There you go.
Yeah.
Bruh,
Yeah.
watch Blue Lock. 15-year-olds talking about I must consume and destroy. Nigga, relax. It's soccer.
It's a high school
Yeah.
game.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, you have like pubic hairs. Calm down.
These niggas be playing against each other like I must destroy him. I must end his career. He will never kick a ball ever again. That time you were 15 years old. Muna,
What?
chill.
Okay,
Dog,
I was
you got
about to say
homework.
that sounds a bit like
Relax.
Kuroko, but Kuroko was just trying to prove their ideals, not about killing each other.
Yeah,
No,
but then
dog.
it gets dramatic.
Yeah, but
Yo.
Liana Kuroko also
Yeah.
dramatics in the zone, and it's like I'm gonna prove that I'm the best of high school basketball, chief. Like,
Relax.
And Tanga, it's foundation. It's
The only one
foundation.
who can beat me is me. I think we need to review that anyway. I love it so much.
Kuroko was
No,
crazy.
but
But anyway,
I've realized actually just to on in terms of the competitiveness of there is literally a day that Japan has. It's like a weekend or whatever, a week, and it's once off elimination baseball. So you can imagine all the schools in this region are there, and if you lose, you're gone. And there's like 100, 200
but
schools.
why?
So competition is insane, dog. Like I don't know if you remember, like if in all the things I've watched, and also through some friends who've lived overseas and stuff, they tell me like I remember a friend of my mom's, she was stressed out because her child was stressed out. Her
Right.
child was averaging between like 80 and 85 for school, and she
Oh
was
yeah, I
she
remember you
was
told us
left
this.
behind.
I remember you told
She
us
was
the
left
story.
behind because there anything below 90 is basically a fail the way they treated.
But
Eh,
why?
I
Like,
think that culture, man, I think it's too intense.
like I'm saying,
Yeah.
this is why animators are like dying every time they pick up a manga because like that's insanity.
Hey, bro.
Hmm.
That's what I'm saying. The culture is intense. So not only are you guys going through that in real life, even your cartoon characters have to go through this.
Hey, Munna,
But
you.
they're drawing from experience. How will they draw carefree people if they don't live in a carefree society?
I get. You, I,
Can you-
South Africans would be dying by the boatloads. We wouldn't make it.
I was just about
We
to
are
say,
too
can you imagine
privileged,
Majita
dog. We were
Babukholi?
gonna talk about our rights and labor law.
Like that, I don't think Khona le Majita Babukholi ko Japan.
No. Niggas just playing dice, eating scope. Go Japan. There's no such thing.
But next.
And funny enough, if those dudes came here, they would be making money, dog.
Yeah.
Because
but
they would realize, or no, man. I think South Africa is too slow paced from what we are used to. Hey, they would.
And even when you watch people from overseas when they come here, they'll be like, "Hey, this country is too chill. Like, what the hell, guys?" Like they'll be like, "If you want anything in South Africa, make sure you get it before Friday, because after 1 o'clock, the people might not even come back to work.
No, Muna, they'll quit right in front of you. It's like, Chief, I'm here. I'm going home. But.
Dude,
Lunch,
what I set up
lunch.
for?
Lunch. Meanwhile, there's a whole queue, dog. For Department of Home Affairs. Lunch.
Offline.
like-
System is offline.
Okay.
And
Meanwhile-
just
meanwhile-
tired because they hangover.
Hi. Okay.
Anyway, so I like how realistic this episode is, because initially they see this guy as a creepy old man until Koji mentions that no, this is Dr. Aki, the creator of MEDABOTS. All of a sudden he's cool. Like from creepy to cool. All of a sudden. It's like
Hey, yo, Iki was inhabiting the spirit of Two-Face in this in this episode. When I went straight Harvey Dent, he was like, wait, he made Metabots? Sensei. And Metabi was like, Muna, this guy was just creeping us out 2 minutes
Exactly.
ago. What happened?
Amara Spike is a sellout, dog. Like dog. It's like dog. By the time these guys got home, Professor's already drinking tea. They already have like some scones or whatever on the table. The mom allowed him to get in. Spike is like, dog, I'm
What is
sorry.
with Iki's mama just allowing strangers into the house?
Dog!
I
I know you're friendly, but damn.
Rubber Robo, now it's this random dude. It's like, how do you not get robbed?
No, I think Iki's mom is a robot, dog.
You know what? Now she's probably an assassin, so she's not scared.
For real.
She's
Yeah.
a retired assassin.
as soon as somebody tries something, she's like, you might want to put that down.
Exactly. Like guys, you remember Dexter's mom? There's an episode where she was at the convenience store.
Oh, where she kung fu bodies everybody in the
Dog!
convenience store for.
For that one last piece of whatever she was buying, though, that one last packet of that was like Powerpuff Girls action.
Hey, Buddha, yeah.
So
Like,
these housewives, man.
The housewife,
They know martial
Muna,
arts.
she's shepherding them on tippy toes. Like she didn't put her foot down. How strong are those toes, Chief? Yo.
Who are you getting this for? Is this for Dexter? Is this for your husband? Is this for Dee?
It
was hectic.
No.
Rated E, dog.
She literally stood on business with them tippy toes.
Them hands are rated E for everyone.
But anyway, before we get back to it, I just want to say quickly, it's an end of an era. The Cartoon Network website shut down.
Oh yeah, ish. Yeah.
What happened now?
Cartoon Network shut down, Chief.
Yeah.
Adult Swim is still alive, but yeah, Cartoon Network is gone.
So basically, I guess it would make sense for Adult Swim to still be there, because the kids who used to watch Cartoon Network are adults now.
But I'm saying, I think the thing is that, like, as a company, they weren't really doing anything interesting with like cartoons for a long time. I think the last thing they did that was like fun was Craig's Creek or whatever, I think, because a lot of people talked about that. But like, remember, Cartoon Network used to have like banger shows back to back, and it was all different shows of all different kinds. Like at one point in time, Cow and Chicken, Samurai Jack, Johnny Bravo, Powerpuff Girls, and
Courage.
and Courage the Cowardly Dog. That was like all
Samurai
playing back to
Jack.
back. So you as a kid, you'll sit there for hours just watching Cartoon Network because you were getting different shows of different kinds.
Even at
Now-
night, bro.
And now it just felt like a lot of stuff was like the last thing special that they were doing was like Adventure Time and like regular show.
show and Gumball.
Yeah, like those are like the special things, and it just wasn't hitting like the era of 2000s.
I guess you could say those were the big three of like the last 10 years or so. Gumball,
But I'm
Adventure
saying
Time.
they didn't do things like Samurai Jack was doing, or like Johnny Bravo, or like Powerpuff Girls. They weren't pulling that. Like
I think it's
niggas
because
used to go to
mention
school.
now, no?
Like
The
dogs.
ones that you just mentioned now.
Yeah.
They were so unique, because Johnny Bravo, you knew, was about this guy who was trying to get girls, but a lot of crazy things would happen. Powerpuff Girls is about this this little daughters that were made out of sugar spice and everything nice, and they're saving the city. Dexter's about this kid who has a hidden lab. So it's like these different concepts all together, bro. And you never knew what was gonna happen in that episode.
And then, bro, you get something like Samurai Jack, which is like the most serious of cartoons, but you
Bruh.
would watch the hell out
That
of
thing
it,
should have
bro.
been on Adult Swim. Fit. Like there was no way. Like you see Samurai Jack, Batman the animated series, X-Men, they had no business being children's cartoons, like at all.
A lot of children's cartoons had no business being children's cartoons.
That's true.
And what is Adventure Time being a children's cartoon? What is Rigby and Mordecai having any business being a kid's cartoon?
But anyway,
Yeah.
back to this. I don't really know what really happens in this episode apart from us getting to know Dr. Aki.
Koji and Iki, they get convinced. Oh yeah, basically he convinces, like after he beats Metabee, like it's like, okay, we need to get this training, so they end up doing wax on, wax off, cleaning stuff in the professor's apartment. That's when we find out Koji has a thing against spiders. Whatever.
And funny enough,
And then this is the episode.
spiders.
This is the episode where the baby locks in. This is the episode where we find out Jiggy Jiggy, he's like the biggest crime boss of all time, because he's literally like, you know what? Forget y'all niggas. Click.
Yeah, because it's like, yo, guys, why are we running from this chef, right? Like we ate his food and then we can't pay, so we have to do the dishes. There's no evil genius plan to this. Like we're hiding. Oh, what guys?
Yeah, dog, he vetoed. He was like, I'm the lead. I'm the captain now.
That nigga actually didn't even wash the dishes because the rubber robot had to go back and wash the dishes. That nigga was not there. That nigga left.
Walked out. I was like, yo, what in the boss, baby? Like, what the hell is happening?
Yeah.
And then he like clicks in, and then it's like, this is number one or whatever, and it's just like,
hey, 250 what? I'm like, how many of y'all are there?
And then, bro, they get to the hideout, and now there's lightning. Wait, no, maybe that's the next episode.
That's the next episode. This episode there was just a gang of like rubber robo minions. And he's busy sitting on his red couch there, and this like
Muna, mafia style. You come to you come to me.
Capital 4, Montana. Capital 4, crossing the legs. Capital 4.
You come to me on the day that I have to drink my baby bottle or whatever.
You come ask me this thing on the day I drink.
Yeah, but anyway, so the leader is like, so now I ain't the leader no more.
Hey, Muna, snatched it from him. You
demoted, chief.
Hey, immediately. But that's the next episode. So I think we can go to the next one.
Also, basically, this is where the professor wanted to battle Metabee, and then the rubber robo also wanted to battle. Like that baby wanted to battle the professor or Metabee?
Oh, no. Remember also, there is the...
But someone got kidnapped, or I think Metabee was kidnapped, or was...
I think what happened... Okay, I'm just going to...
He was trapped in a net.
Yeah, he was trapped... Oh, yeah, they basically, because... Yeah, in this episode... Yeah, it's in this episode. He's like, they get the orders to start capturing rare metals or whatever the case is. So yeah, he gets captured by metals or whatever. So he gets captured by the spider robot with the baby, or whatever. And then so they stole somebody's medal. I forgot whose medal they stole.
They stole
Karen's
medal.
Karen's medal. They stole Karen's medal. So then what happens is that he basically, I think he tells him to fire the heat seeker missiles at himself or whatever. And then this is when the professor is trying to tell Iki, you can't just battle like this. Like, you know, role battling, it's not just about the Medabot, it's about the Medarota and whatever the case is, and yada yada yada. And Iki was just like, if we don't win, they'll keep her medal or whatever the case is. So he tells what's his face to fire the horn missile at himself, Metabee. Metabe fires the whole missile at himself. He gets out of the thing, and then he knocks out the spider bot.
Yeah.
And of course, Metabe is pissed because he's like, Munna, you keep making me shoot myself. Like, is this the only strategy you've got?
Yeah.
Learn
that
some
was a
new
good
tech,
one.
damn it.
Yeah, it would be like Pikachu turning around to Ash and it's like, Munna, you always tell me to run headfirst into these guys. You don't know any other tricks, anything.
Yeah, that was a good episode. And then the next one is the spy who battled me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think this is when the concentration was gone.
Oh, this one is the crazy one. So this is the one where they go on where they go on a tour of the MEDABOT Association.
Yeah.
And Daman, one of the leaders, the ex,
Yeah, not the one who got demoted.
yeah, the ex-leader of this thing. This is when what's his face? Like, yeah, this is when he starts he
goes undercover.
Yeah, he goes undercover to
Yeah.
sea slug or whatever. Like, he goes undercover to get some rare metals. And then, bro, he just has like this super smart baddie just throwing it at him the entire time. I was like, dog, leave this Medabot life.
But the thing is, like, his entire arc felt extremely long in one day. Like, dog,
yeah,
girl made you lunch on your day. There was a whole welcoming party for you. You caught feelings in like a span of 4 hours.
What now?
I wanted to change your life, dog. Nigga wanted to quit the rubber robo and be straight. I'm like, man, in 4 hours, Jack.
She made him food, bruh.
Look at how he gets treated in the rubber robo compared to this woman. Yeah. And this woman, like, he just got hired that day.
Dog, same day. That's what I'm like, dog. Same day, my G. You already caught feelings. You want to quit your job?
Propose. I mean, like, he's weak. He should have proposed after like 2 hours.
Day one, nigga. Your mission is to get the rare metals. When about gas captini and you're already smitten.
And I don't know what to say was captain is I know
what Vegeta should have been in this universe. Dog, Earth would have been safe a long time ago. I'm telling you, dog. While Nappa was busy fighting the Z fighters, Bulma should have just given him Scaftin while he was waiting for Kakarot. Done. By the time Goku gets there, it's like, nah, fam, we'll just play. It's all good, dog.
No, it's me versus Nappa. Hey, man. It's me versus Nappa. Hey, man, what happened? Nappa is confused.
So
Nappa's like, no,
I ran all the way from Snake Way for nothing. I learned the spirit bomb for nothing. Kaioken for nothing. Bulma.
Dog, we have to fight. At least let's test it out, Chief. Like, this.
You know, I'm changing my name from Nappa to Nap because that's what I'm about to do right now.
Hey, dog, nigga wanted to change his entire life for this
I wonder what was in that Scaftin.
Yeah, Korobela, my G.
No, it's like, dog,
I'm sure there was some Nando's chicken, some KFC, some chicken wings.
Right?
You know, like in the Choro,
let me tell you what was in there, dog. It was Ichiraku ramen, dog.
Yeah.
Damn.
When he opens it, it plays a flute.
Ramen no jitsu, papa.
It plays the Tokyo Jutsu flute.
And
he sees some fat guy who's busy, like, yo, so am I gonna see you later? Or she's like, yeah, I can't wait. Nigga, born a villain arc again, dog.
Just immediately activated. And Muna, like, it's a marriage interview or something, and he was like, marriage interview, dog. You've only known this woman for like 5 seconds.
This nigga was crying. Like, a nigga was crying. It's like, you know, screw this. I'm going back to my evil ways.
The love is real, ne? The love is real. The love hits, ne? And the Scaftin in Ale Apomet. Yo, Scaftin in Ale.
This guy's the worst. This guy's the worst spy from the rubber robe. And you were crying. Dog, they didn't even do anything to you, dog. You went from wanting to change your ways to becoming a
No,
villain.
and dog, and it's just like, even if he just spoke to her for 5 minutes, if he just spit some game at her, he would have found out quick how in he was.
Yeah.
Because Muna, he was in.
He was in.
Yo,
And he didn't do anything special.
nothing, dog.
He was just in.
No, he looked like Clark Kent working at the Daily Bugle, and she was like, done.
Anyway.
No, because when I'm like, dog, is this costume not uncomfortable? Look at it. It's like a bodysuit with an antenna. You can't tell me that, bro, me, I would have quit.
That episode had a lot of, like you're saying, dog. There was the Clark Kent thing. There's also like a lot of X-Men because there's like the Danger Room.
Yeah, man.
Because there was this
and
whole
then they introduced
thing.
they introduced this new robot that apparently is the most badass of badasses. They had to jump it. They had to JJK a Medabot battle.
Bruh.
When a 3-on-1.
But also, why did he steal the entire bot? Why didn't he just take out the metal from the back or something? Because he was stealing the entire bot.
Maybe that's how they get their bots, Chief. Like it's part of the process. You have to steal the bot as well.
You ran away with it.
Yeah, I felt so bad for the referee, dog. He couldn't get to the robot.
Hey, dog, that was the first time we actually see him trying to do something. Because usually he's already ready there.
Yeah.
That time they were like, nah, Chief, you're not getting. It's like, but I'm the referee. I'm supposed to be everywhere at once, but not today,
like,
but
he's the referee of the Medabot Association, and you're the Medabot company. You mean to tell me he can't get in?
Y'all don't know. Yeah. Y'all don't have his ID somewhere.
And then after, when the robot falls, he's like, winner. He's like, dog, you didn't see anything.
You didn't even see Jack squat, bro.
Hey, bro, the metal popped out. You lost. I don't need to see
I love that.
Bruh, just like the previous episode where the rubber robot was beating Merabi and the old samurai. And then it's like, yo, ref, call it. Like, we just beat their asses. Ref is like, nah, not yet, niggas. Ref, they were gone. Like, it's okay. It's like, nah.
The metal didn't pop out. If the metal didn't pop out, this is the
first time I actually saw the ref doing something useful than announcing the match, dog.
There's no white flag. It's TKO. Finish and try. It's KO or nothing.
Yeah, it's very simple.
Anyway, yeah, I guess that's about it, right?
Yeah. Yo,
not missing anything important.
And then I love how they have like the whole deep introspection part where it's like, that woman is saying something to you, and then he's all looking serious out the window, and I was like, yo, they caught you hard.
Hey, dog. But he was already, he's like, nah, I give up. It's fine. I don't want to hear anything. Like, dog, if only you heard what she had to say.
She was crying. She was like, no, I was into you. No. I was like, yo.
She wasn't what? Mr. Tofu or whatever.
Time moves fast, yo.
Like, if this episode happened like in a span of like a month, where Iki and them go in day one and then they come in for like an entire month learning about this place, that would have made sense. But dog, this entire thing happens in one flipping day. Like,
no, I'm just saying, like, that's the thing. This whole world dysfunctions on that time that Frieza and Goku had on planet Namek. That's the whole world. Remember that other episode where they were on the beach and they went through a whole training arc?
Bruh. It's crazy, bruh.
And that training arc was like actually 2 days, but like it felt longer.
Anyway, so the next episode is wait.
I Dream of Hushi.
Oh yes, I Dream of Hushi.
Yeah, I think this is where I stopped.
Oh, basically this is where Rokusho was having dreams on a tree about his professor.
Oh, is it this one?
Yeah.
It's not the one where they're trying to save the airplane thingy?
The airplane thing.
No, basically. Oh wait, no, yeah, isn't it? Yeah, I Dream of Hushi is the next one. This one is Skyward Yo or whatever.
Oh, we're taking from the English dub one.
The English dub one, it's called what was it called? Yeah, it's called Skyward Yo. I think it's the 22nd. Oh, no. Sorry, that's 37. That's 37 in the. So the next one is I Dream of Hushi in the English dub. Okay,
Yeah.
sharp,
No,
sharp.
okay.
So basically, Rokusho has like dreams about his professor. There's this lady who likes going back to the tree because her husband they used to just go to that tree. Basically, it's like their romantic spot, I guess.
Mm.
This was actually a very serious episode. I'm
Bruh.
surprised.
I mean, if this Rokusho is the main character of this episode, so I guess maybe that's why it was serious. Because I guess you could say it was like a 3-episode arc for Rokusho. It's starting from here because yeah, he's trying to remember.
Hey, dog. I was like, yo, robots can dream now? What's
Bro.
happening?
And these robots are like when you think like just look at Medabee's personality alone.
Yeah.
Like just Medabee's personality alone. Like this dude is like I'm Mamela when you can't tell me anything. Like screw you. I would go to school if I want to. He watches soapies. He helps out at the house. Like
also, like there's an episode where he was sleeping. Like I'm not talking about like his own sleep mode. Nah.
He's sleeping, dog. And I'm like, hey, man, how do these robots work?
Oh, remember at the training arc, he also like poured himself with water, like, oh, I'm so tired. He gets tired, like after the whole training and stuff, and then he poured himself water because he was tired or dehydrated. I don't even know how to say dehydrated.
It's crazy, bro.
And that time, like, there's episodes before where Icky is like, yeah, robots don't work like this. It's like, yeah, you can do all the push-ups you want, Chief. They don't make you strong. That's not how robots work.
Yeah, that one with
trading Cyan Dog
guy.
Yeah, where he's trading Cyan Dog, and it's just like and somehow Meta B got like a kung fu gi or a karate gi, and he was wearing a black belt, and he's like, we're gonna do push-ups, we're gonna pull tires, and it's like, you're robots.
How is this gonna help you in any
Where is he getting the money from?
There's no muscles, gents. Like you guys have no muscles. I don't know why you think you're gonna gain any here. But anyway,
but hey,
yeah, man, it's quite a
horror.
sad episode because Rokusho remembers that the professor's house was burned, and he was trying to preserve that tree, but then I guess you could say the message was you have to let go of certain things in order to move on. So that tree had to get burned.
Hey, but like, can we shout out to the Super Saiyan moment where he decides to yell into like, "Oh, you setting me on fire," and then all of a sudden, twing, 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 twing. Like he just decides to go Super Saiyan, and I was like, "Can't you can do that?" And again, it's the Rubber Robo Gang again. You guys are busy.
They're basically the Team Rocket of this thing.
Yeah, but I think they're slightly better than Team Rocket. The reason I'm saying that is
they do have some W's.
Yeah. Like they progress the story a bit. Like Team Rocket doesn't really say, like they feel like their own characters in a story. Like they don't do anything. Like do you remember Power Rangers?
Yeah.
There was a point where Bulk and Skull had their own mini things going on out of the main storyline.
Oh, okay.
If that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, because Team Rocket just literally comes in, does some shit, shaky, and then Team Rocket.
Yeah, like when I was watching some of these episodes, I realized that Team Rocket actually sometimes they don't even have a part in the main storyline. They were just there so that episode can have a raw battle, like the school episode. Like,
oh yeah,
y'all want to play music at the school for what?
And it's like, aren't you guys like adults? Like, I don't know why.
Like, what are you guys doing at the school? Honestly, like,
like they never call the police to just arrest these bros. Like,
anyway, yeah. So I guess that's basically it. No? Good episode though. I really loved it.
Yeah, it was a good one.
Mara Rakusho Lena, I think he, like you guys said, he's too serious. I mean, at that school episode,
he's so serious for a show like this. Like that's the thing. Like he feels out of place sometimes.
Like he goes to the school and he's like, y'all are just wasting a lot of time and you guys are like ruining your MEDABOTS for no reason. Make it a one-on-one match. And they listen to him, they stop fighting, and then it's like, okay, sure.
And then even this one, like Also, he doesn't do role battles because the referee never shows up. Like the one time the referee showed up, we don't want to and he's like, "No, I'm not fighting."
Yeah,
Hey, man,
that's true.
the referee had to leave.
And also, you never really know how damaged he is because nobody has his meta watch to see where he's damaged. Like if you were to damage his hand, we wouldn't know. But yeah, I guess that's the episode, right? It's just the last one.
So what's the last one?
Medabi versus Rokushu.
Yes.
This one then I haven't seen because it says it's episode 29.
Okay. All right. No, that's fine. I guess we can just leave it here. But yeah, man.
How should I watch the show then? Like, so that maybe I must watch it the way you guys are watching it because it seems like we're like out of sync or something.
Okay, just follow the Metabots Wiki episode list because that's what I'm checking the list from now.
Even if I watch it in Japanese or whatever the case is.
Yeah, it's up to you, man. It's up to you.
I get as long as you know the episode names.
Yeah.
Okay.
I just hope it's the same title even in Japanese because
I mean, no, I'm gonna check it out in English, but I think also I need to I also just need to see where I need to like sync it up because I got to episode 20. And then but basically my episode 20 is I guess my episode 20 is your episode 15.
Oh.
Because I saw I saw the Hushi thing, but then I got to the Air Force with the next episode. Yeah, it's confusing.
Okay, yeah, because on my side, episode 20 is the Ace from Outer Space.
Yeah. Yeah, that's episode 20. Yeah, the Ace from Outer Space is episode 20. I think that's the alien one you were talking about.
Yeah. No. That's the Ace. Oh, the Ace. Is it the Ace from Outer Space?
I think so.
Oh, and then Skyo is all right, I'm gonna have to I'm gonna have to just catch up and watch thingy.
All
and
right.
just just have to see
problem.
Yeah.
No problem. Yeah, so guys, that's it. Hey? I don't know. Do you guys have any parting shots before we shut it down?
Yeah, I guess we can cut it off from there. Definitely check out this show if you have not. Like for an old show, it also looks really good. I think that's another thing that
holds up well.
Yeah. I mean, to me, I would even say it's rewatch value is kind of on the level of a Cowboy Bebop. I mean, not maybe as high as production value as Cowboy Bebop, of course, but I'm just saying in terms of like going back to watch something, this can stand easily next to like a Naruto or, can stand easily next to, shows of that era or like even now. And I know they've upped the budget on One Piece, but even something like a One Piece, I feel like this show can still like kind of stand in the same arena.
It's as rewatchable as the Disney Renaissance era of Saturday morning cartoon shows.
Yeah, that's actually that's a better comparison.
Tailspin, Gummy Bears type of.
Because I'm just watching this the first time, and I have questions, but I have like adult questions, but I can turn off my adult brain and just enjoy the show.
I get you.
Adult questions.
Like Iki's mom is such a scary. Like no, there's no way a parent would behave like this on certain moments. But at the same time,
when she lets the rubber robo gang into the yard, I'm like, you would never. My mother would never. They wouldn't even get past the gate, Chief.
Yeah, bro.
Never mind.
And also, she did say something that really caught me off guard when she was saying like Metabots are like pets. I'm like, and Metabi didn't get angry because Metabi doesn't get angry at Iki's mom,
At all, Chief.
Iki's mom can't do no wrong, bro. According to Metabi.
Dog Metabi gets like he takes out the trash, dog, like because she asked.
He calls her ma'am.
Mrs.
And then Iki every chance he gets.
And dog, that time Iki will just be like, pass me the pen. I want to attack.
But he doesn't even say anything to the dad. I don't even think he has spoken to the dad at all. But I'm sure he did because they were sitting next to each other reading the newspaper. So, but anyway, guys, guys, yeah, like okay, wait. Why is Medabi reading the newspaper? What does he want to know about what is he reading there?
There's probably Medabot news, bro. Come on.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe there's a new part that just came out and he's reading up about it, you know?
Maybe. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for checking out this episode. We know we had a lot of tangents, but as usual, we do, you know.
We have to get to an hour at least. We have to get to an hour at least.
We started with a tangent, so...
Yeah, gone are the days when we used to do 20 minutes, 30 minutes. If you want to check those or check out our Young Justice episodes. Like when we started though, like Young Justice and X-Men, I think that was before you came in. Zuko and I and Tepedlo, I think we did like a 30 minutes episode at one time. But those are rare.
Oh, so it's my fault.
Someone please give Buckmeister's Kaftin say Lane so that he can change his ways. Make sure he eats that lunchbox, guys. So that he can change his ways. Please.
I must quit Recast T'Challa now. My life is here.
I have had the best captain of my life.
That's how they're gonna get me to quit. Anti-recasters are gonna send an agent in. They
will, dog. They will. Anyway, guys, thank you so much once again. This is, like we said, this is Africa's Next Podcast. If you don't know what this podcast is about, hopefully this will give you an idea. If you are new, please don't forget to like, subscribe, share this content with someone who thinks would like such, especially the people that you know very well are probably drawing now or watching anime and they want to watch something new. This would be a great recommendation for them. They will not regret it. Trust me. So yeah, from myself, Mr. Extraordin, Buckmeister Cool, and Zanozuko the Fire Lord himself, we shall see you guys on the next one. Cheers.
Bro, battle! Fight all!